Last press conference, Attorney General Dominic Akorotenga ayene edit to job before a year 2025 Operation Recover or Loot. Abusuya and the latest update on a year Ura NDC edibai just say omo recover a year looted a year state funds Abusuya enye asamke to akrana yabe customer mind back last press conference Attorney General edit to jana or the two jano or the assembly to just say 2026 ye baby remuno Abusuya say a hit upon hit NPP looters omwia or mine sikano or barber strike hard on sa enkofu isuma or the strong warning ekokoma a state institution ni bi a JR mo ne say institutions ni bi or say sa enkofu no beboa ama investigations akoso na or call it on sa enkofu na say enkofu no an responding na or ne sa enkofu no on chain and my sound for na Attorney General edisa and seminal ebetu ja na ye pese customer mind back mommy yanko na yanko tie sa asema Attorney General ede etu ja na ye ba ye de mabawura eye asema esi ewo political highway ni so ene.
Now overall, ladies and gentlemen, the oral investigations are proceeding well, and we continue to beef up initial investigative reports in order to file charges that meet the standards of proof in criminal trials. I want to also make it clear that the Office of the Attorney General depends on a number of state institutions for information that will lead to filing of charges in court. Apart from investigations conducted by the by either the Economic and Organized Crime Office or the National Intelligence Bureau, sometimes we'll need agencies such as the Ghana Revenue Authority, for instance, to confirm if, for instance, tax evasion has taken place before we can go on to file charges. So when these state institutions delay, it also brings, some amount of delay to the filing of charges. So I'm also calling upon all the state institutions that 2026 is going to be a different year. If I make demands on you and you delay, I will take the view that you are complicit in the offense that has been committed, and I'll come after you. So all state institutions that have information that is required to file criminal proceedings should not should not delay in providing that information to my office for purposes of the conduct of prosecutions.
After see Attorney General by no ebusuya ne nsema na oka no echesna nsema nani abre ewo ho a o chese yes 26 year ye ba be remu no NPP for no omomfa no betes ana osan so ekoye interview bi ewo Star Chat etese one bolare sa interview na okase etese 20 billion recovery amount bia etese omo akasa no omo project former na Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa ono na oye sa chairman and as a committee of ora for na ono emre bi orebetu dwa okase ora ya omo asset sa committee no government na as NDC betumi a recover 20 billion etese bolare ebisa Attorney General efa ho na ode ho nsem bi etu dwa okese NPP for sika omo be wiae no projection omo ye say omo be recover 20 billion according to Attorney General. And so we answer NDC for Baba power no Okujeto Ablakwa. Okujeto Samuel Honorable Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa. This answer no etu ja say Attorney General ekoko piemu ewo bolare ni shoes no. Onso na odisa ensem no etu ja. Momi yabe pese mobe mi akoni akwakuti sa ensema. Attorney General so editu ja efa 20 billion recovery omoka say omobe recover na latest update on Orano eno ho enti na ye customer mind back on ensembia Attorney General editutu dwa etese sa asem no ye pese ye de kosi ena asem ne so ede mama enye asem keto akwa mama yanko na yanko tie eno nsombra.
Doctor, you warned and you mentioned that 2026 will be different with potential 20 billion recoveries targeted. Which scandals like PDS or National Cathedral will see charges first?
No. So okay, fees. I mean, first of all, I was asked about the 20 billion.
Yes.
When we are going to see the 20 billion recovered, and I said it is a projection.
Oh.
It was a projection by the oral committee. The oral committee chairperson, the Honorable Okujuta.
Before you came into power.
Before we came into power.
Okay.
No. Okay. When we came into power. In fact, it was on the day that the oral report was being handed over to me that he mentioned the figure,
correct,
the 20.1 billion. But of course, that figure was based upon his own calculation of, the sums that were involved. So, for instance, if you take, let's say, drip, all right, the figure involved there is over $100 and something million, right? When you take the value of lands that were, allegedly looted, they estimate the land in cantonments is what, 500,000 a plot.
Yeah.
So what he did was basically a back of the envelope type of calculation, and that is the figure that he put out. Now he has put a heavy load on my head because now everyone expects me to bring in, 20 billion. Yes, but
is that the case from where you sit?
No, from where I sit, it may be up to 20 billion. It may be up to 20 billion if you take the funds we are tracing offshore, into account, because a lot of monies were moved out. Offshore. All right, and but if you take what is in country, the kinds of things we are looking at now, so if you take, let's say the buffer stock matter is 78 million Ghana cedis, that's like $7.8 million. Right, or there's $7 million. If you take another $7 million from Dubois, $2 million from Skytrain, and so on and so forth, I do not think that you go up to 21 billion. But the offshore transactions are the ones that we are tracing, and we are thinking that those will be very huge ones.
Wow.
Yeah.
You've assured Ghanaians that oral recoveries will start flowing this year.
Yes, this year.
Can you give us specific timeline for the first public payout? And which cases will lead them?
I cannot. At this point in time, I cannot say that by February or by June. Yes, but hopefully we should be able. As I said on Saturday that the GRA, the Ghana Revenue Authority, has confirmed a figure of 22 million as being the figure that was the tax evasion in the drip scandal. So definitely
plus a $2 million overpayment.
Overpayment, yes. So those ones, I know I'm close to taking action to recover those ones.
What happens to the company that has admitted to warehouse tax exempting goods? Because you said you are close to taking the money from them. Is that it?
Which company?
In the drip scandal.
Yes,
you said that 22 million in confirmed tax evasion.
Evasion, yes.
Yes.
So we are close to taking the money from them, but the warehousing issue is in relation to a letter that they wrote in March, right? They wrote a letter in March to GRA saying that the goods that had been cleared into the National Customs territory, instead of going into a bonded warehouse, should now be accepted and warehoused. All right. So that letter, if you take those goods, they are like, I think the value of tax there is about 17.5 million. 17.5 million. Then you take those that were not supposed to be warehouses, about 5 point something million. So that's why we have a little over 22 million to collect from them.
And they are ready to pay, or you're going for that money?
I'm going after them for it.
Attorney General, and I attending live on a Bolari in the shows to Anna Odessa and Seminole. To and a breaking news, a wohone say, ura, Abusia, and a sika, ura for a discover. And semna ye de brema just ya project at the ato ye screen no and at the amamano EOCO recovers 600 million a year Ghana from looters. Abusia EOCO recovers 600 million Ghana from NPP looters. Abusia Sa breaking news we eno ho nti na yema echese mokotie ensema NDC eba power attorney general na press conference ana ode tudwa efa owura ho ebi mu se owura no omo disappoint eye system na ebusua enye asam keto akra na ene latest update na yenya no EOCO atumi retrieve ana se atumi recover 600 million from eye looters ebusua ora operation recover all loot no omo boa ama government to me recover sika we ya enye asem keto akwa breaking news na nkasa no eno na ya project de ato ye screen no enchen de amamono na bobie ansa ne panelist omo de nsem bi atodwa efa NPP krono a omo ba ebebo omai we ya ebusua enye asem keto akwa bobie ansa ene ne nkofo ede nsem bi atudwa efa NPP criminal appointees a krono a omobo oman na abusua yebepese yebemakona makwakotie ensem abobi ansa ene ne panelist fonso ede tudwa efa NPP criminal appointees no a enye asem keto akra unsubscribe ya subscribe na hit on the notification bell so na be any update be ebe drop no one so wonsa ebetumi akabi medamase
Mama ya nyere ya ho. And then me perceive in that time that you have this conversation. Whether that vim, that momentum, a man for the kotuaba. Whether NDC lose that grip. If you are pointing on more fingers at the age. A man for raising issues with a good dear beer air kosu krum ha. So an yamana ye multifaceted. Eye ayonkofa. And I say yes, bibi kosu na en quantum. Ana a judiciary no. Ana NDC prosecution team no ne hu o masemka. Ana the end is kind bia no say no moboa bibia ni ho. Then we agree that chalena bibia ni ho for political talk, then we move on. All these conversations are coming up. Ona ba kwaba
ne joso
boko de
nyame adom boko
bibia de di
bibia boko enye ni nyina bia boko bi nya boko
your friend say more road no say how far
say ni unim no mienu na unim ni die nyina ya wode
are they working?
They are working, and in some sections you're breaking into three. For instance, from Wenchi to Sampa, you're breaking into three. One from
Wenchi to Sampa,
Wenchi to Nsoko,
okay,
and Nsoko to Duadaso, and Duadaso to Sampa. Near Duadaso to Sampa no, or the Nyomaba. Near Wenchi to Nsoko and you or Quanoso away.
Oh, okay.
Near one Soko to Duadaso, no so Eguso prepare. I'm saying Kasabe 2 weeks in it.
Oh,
So on so Eberside. And on your war between Brekum to Sampa, Rango, and also or the new Bibria Begu on so I started. Until you nim na ma okoka ngudem kwai bi no and so I started Guso a
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. 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 Asuma to me. Captain.
Obrey.
Me dante kwa yumu anadwo for almost 6 hours.
So investigator. That's the benefit of being a journalist and investigator.
Tama me hu quite free forest no.
Yeah.
Na ekobo be 12.
Wow.
Yeah, midnight.
Wow.
Maka, chese maka.
And who true?
Maka kwa yenumu, maka.
Who true?
Na ade nyame be.
Were you armed?
No.
That's dangerous.
Minimum say oh me tisi sunyane me fa drobo. Me eno obi so yemfa sekwa. That was the end.
For me krom. Ko be fa kokwan.
Kokwa.
And
Because the board beats the board also have used that route.
yeah.
Me say
Be fa komo ne kokwan ho.
that day was the first time man family yema. I was shocked.
And that was dangerous. God was with you.
The who ya say ya ka forest no.
Yeah.
We got to a point na car no you used to know air catch say aka 46 kilometers, but fuel where you can no, a bit me ako only 1 kilometer. Now Bobbe Naya.
And so what were you going to get fuel? Says, son. That was it.
Sir.
And you're driving yourself.
My uncle, 3.
Oh, that was serious. MP.
Lucky. Winning. Tama you hunsa gauge, you know.
Yeah.
You call your namesake a crab, be best, mammy be agina apatabias and to my cinema. We started contemplating. Let's go there. You call Yana Mamma Fu Nibi.
Or Hodi.
Autumn. Minimum Pacro Metro Free no. Because I don't quality.
Oh, wow.
No serious is there.
Diesel or petrol?
Petrol.
Wow.
Now, maybe I am not going to say that way, dear. Madame was master. Oh, you
No, because you know why?
I don't talk about quality.
No, sometimes they can mix it.
They do.
It damages your engine forever.
Anyway, yes, or yes, I quite.
Joseph. Yeah, Ashama. Communication officer. No. I say Bamin Chow. Now,
Joe, Ashama. Yeah, Joe, Ashama.
I say Bamin Chow. Men catch yourself. He's been, you know, that guy, Tamami organizer. And I say that our work is not paid. I've never received paid for 17 years in that office.
Really?
No, not a dime. Not a dime. Until no, some of them, you know, you need to move. And Joe was one boy who give all of us fuel. Every senior person in the party.
Me see me watching me fuel.
So, but he's crying.
He's
crying. He's crying. Me must say, oh boss, me who say about Nana Bobi on now bar. Come on, send me money. You know, and many of that. Anyway, we say we started.
Yeah. No, but what about some so?
Yes.
Because Captain and Nipa or can ask me.
Yeah.
Me him personally.
Yeah.
Those days, yeah, caught a bit of a GM no Kosunyane. I say yes, yeah, no afraid. Commander, now move
Commander Bob.
Yeah. Me say I make what could me will be big a crap. Now say one friend, I'm in
Commander won't say.
My ferry.
Those of us who are able to speak our mind like this, say they be a dana meka and me Bob Abaso. Afternoon programs. You made it hot in this country. Afternoon programs. Okay.
Yeah.
Who now free Kumasi Bar Accra. Emma the whole Ghana. They see. Oh, now we afternoon show. Now we when are they buy? When are they buy? Saturn no. When the NDC lost the election, now we are Bema radio station. Obe friend he introduced some of us to radio. And anyway, and then he should give you long life. You've done your best, and all that I wish you are rewarded. You're doing Mumubi, SCI. Because you risk your life.
I'm rewarded.
And you are not like please, no, stop.
I'm rewarded.
You are not like he's not a politician.
Yeah.
That's one thing I know about him. He would speak his mind and move. Whether it's NDC, NPP, CPP, where he has to criticize, you will. That I respect him for. But me, Amitihui, I can say some, but it's not everything I can say about my party.
You can't.
Do you get it? Now, when we see Assem, now, I don't have any appointment, but I'm fine.
Yeah.
Why am I saying I'm fine?
But Captain, you say pressure also.
That's what I'm coming. The fact that we have won elections, all of us cannot be fixed. That's what I believe. But the longer we stayed, 2016, now look at what Commander was just saying here. They see about Nkrofo contract. But we are not selling ourselves. Because most of the guys who got up and used their phone camera and did all the work, they selling in other NPP for. They have taken the airwaves. Who call social media? Me, I'm not on any social media.
It's a fact.
Me need social media. It is the earlier they wake up. That was Sami Gemfi's we your friend say one day me catch the penny be work Flagstaff House. When we were there as national executive, now we're not rushing for positions. So we left the position for people to take so that we serve the party. But next time, almost everybody wanted position. Into more now, Mujana no, your jai party no, and the ordinary party people when they come there and they can't find you, a mobile officer, secretary must take their details. No, I'm a couple 2 months. I remember I went to go and see a minister. Me, I don't go through that. But somebody went to see the minister. Nipana ba with the business. Nipana sponsor party. No, he went to see a particular minister. The man 2 months. The person stayed in this country of free UK by 5 months. Still couldn't see the minister. Was only directed to go later on to go and see the deputy minister. And then the deputy minister received him and rushed to do everything. And these are some. And very soon we just have to keep naming and shaming because these are people that are going to lead us back to opposition. Do you understand? Oh, Jumanu here. Yes. Obi Okra, Minister Bi Okra, Chief, my bread. If you want to say bringing back life to NDC, I brought back NDC to life. And my opposition. It was so difficult. Nobody wanted to talk on air. I put my life down there. And all these foot soldiers, me you know how say, what can I do? They say me here. Na part in Pejano. But now NPP for they took, even though we were dead, they took up everything. We I
think you started a work with
Kojobonsu,
yeah.
And I decided say I will put the party together. And I called Kojobonsu. I said, Masa, who are you kasa? Listen, yet now on my when am I Lucy? So I making a party now. What is happening today that we've left these boys and they are crying? Chief, it's serious.
Cause me.
Say me fear me bodyguard ho.
Into one member.
Masa, I swear by 6 o'clock, let me fear I am.
No. May cause.
I go to kitchen. Oteha, me ya metro me way. Ya ko we ho, ya pamie, ya ko we ho, ya pamie. Chief, just look. How many?
Over 900.
Over 900. Me take animal. I came here because I didn't want to command the day. We later on here now.
Okay, abusuya we ne ensema ekoso e wo political highway ne so eye bobi ansa ene ne nkofo na yete omonka na omode sa ensem no etudwa ede amaya enye asem keto akra and there is much interesting moment ahead ewo eye political highway ne so gossip politics avenue ya ye crowd yaje atum say ye be drop sa breaking news no ede amama enye asem keto akra na stay tuned. Click on your notification bell so any update be a drop and also once a bit to me aka.